Hello everyone, it is Heidi and welcome back to this week's episode of Baby Name Sunday. This week's video is definitely a very trendy one. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys some cottagecore aesthetic baby names for boys and girls for this year in 2022. So this cottagecore theme has been absolutely booming this year and a little bit of last year. Names that kind of feel like you're in the countryside. It might have nature elements involved with them, those kind of creamy ivory linen type hues, so it could be colors in regards to that, but it also has this old English, old French kind of Victorian feel, so a lot of vintage names fall into this category as well. I just imagine this cutesy little cottage in the countryside amongst the meadows, amongst the trees. So if you can incorporate that into names, that is the list that I'm going to be giving you guys today. So if you guys haven't already subscribed yet, make sure you guys do so down below by clicking the big red button, and then make sure you guys hit the bell notification beside it because that notifies you every single time I upload on here. Make sure you guys go check me out over on my Instagram, and if you are interested in doing a one-on-one name consultation with myself, I have my email right here that you can send me an email for any inquiries, or if you have any questions in regards to that, I will be happy and honored to work with you. Starting today's list off, we have the name Prairie, spelled P-R-A-I-R-I-E. Prairie. This nature name completely describes the cottagecore aesthetic of just living in the prairies, you know, the countryside. And I feel this name is such a timeless nature choice, but definitely still remaining very uncommon. Next, I have the name Teddy for a little boy, T-E-D-D-Y, Teddy. This one in particular, I added it because it reminds me of like cozy, warm feeling that a cottage kind of makes me feel. And it's also a name of the past as a nicknamey style name. It means gift of God or wealthy guardian. Another wonderful vintage choice for the boy side, I have Lewis, spelled L-E-W-I-S, Lewis. This handsome name means renowned warrior, but this one also gives off this romantic kind of feel. And when it comes to cottagecore aesthetic, it's kind of like a romanticize of vintage names. So you'll see a lot of those romantic names come about in a lot of the lists as well. Swinging back over to the girls' side, I have Fauna, spelled F-A-U-N-A, Fauna. This one is the beautiful Roman goddess of nature and animals and totally reminds me of a little baby deer. Keeping on the girls' side, I have Ivory, spelled I-V-O-R-Y, Ivory, a wonderful creamy off-white hue that fits perfectly into the theme. Then I have Knoll, spelled N-O-L-L, Knoll, and this one's both Latin and Scandinavian rooted, meaning olive tree. Another short one here is Vina, spelled V-I-N-A, Vina. Now this one's Spanish rooted, meaning vineyard or beloved friend. Then for a sweet French choice here, we have Suzette, spelled S-U-Z-E-T-T-E, Suzette. And this one has a botanical meaning lily. A new handsome name here on the boy side, we have Lenor, spelled L-E-N-N-O-R, Lenor. What do you guys think of that one? It's English rooted, meaning spring to summer. Then I have Hazley, spelled H-A-I-Z-L-I-E, Hazley. This one can be spelled quite a few different ways, and it means hazelnut meadow. Arwen, spelled A-R-W-E-N, Arwen, absolutely stunning. It's a literary name from Lord of the Rings, but it also means noble maiden. I have the name Perry, spelled P-E-R-R-Y, Perry. Kind of romantic English surname. It means dweller near the pear tree. Then I have Hanley, spelled H-A-N-L-E-Y, Hanley, and this one's English rooted, meaning high meadow. Yasmina, spelled Y-A-S-M-I-N-A, Yasmina. This one is so beautiful. It means jasmine flowers. Then speaking of flowers, we have Calla Lily, spelled C-A-L-L-A-L-I-L-Y, Calla Lily. This is stunning. It's a floral name, but it means beautiful flower. Back over onto the boy side, a couple great options here. So first off, we have Fielder, spelled F-I-E-L-D-E-R, Fielder. This one's English rooted, meaning a dweller in the open country. Then next one here is Huxley, spelled H-U-C-K-S L-E-Y, Huxley, with that nickname Hux. And it's a super cute cottagey, gardeny feel, and it means Huckleberry Meadow. H option, back on the girl side, is Henria, spelled H-E-N-R-I-A, Henria. How beautiful is this one? It's one of my absolute favorite popular French Victorian names, which is so amazing, and it means estate ruler. Then we have Nell, spelled N-E-L-L-E, Nell, and this one's English rooted, meaning bright shining one or sun ray. O name for the boy side is Oren, spelled O-R-E-N, Oren. It's a Hebrew rooted name meaning laurel or pine tree. Then we have Eugene, spelled E-U-G-E-N-E, Eugene. And this one's a Greek rooted name meaning well-born or noble. It also has to be one of my favorite vintage names for boys from the past that has slowly been making a comeback, but it's still so underused. Speaking of vintage, on the girl side, we have Lettie, spelled L-E-T-T-I-E, Lettie. And this one's Latin rooted, meaning joy and gladness. And this was a very popular name back in the Victorian era. Basil or Basil, spelled B-A-S-I-L. This one is adorable for a vintage classic. It has been slowly making its way back because it is a herb name. So nature names, herb names are very much on the rise, but it's Greek rooted and it also means regal. Time to switch things up here a bit, guys. This one I kind of made up on the girl side, but I think it's so stunning, and that's the name Evrose, spelled E-V-R-O-S-E, Evrose, and it means roses forever. And I love the botanical elements, but like the softer elements as well to it. Then we have Thoreau, spelled T-H-O-R-E-A-U, Thoreau, and this one's a French surname meaning strength of a bull, and it has a very French Victorian feel. Another botanical style name here is Ashland, spelled A-S-H-L-A-N, Ashland. It's actually also an English surname and it means land of the ash trees. Then we have Chesney, spelled C-H-E-S-N-E-Y, Chesney. And this one's English from French meaning oak grove. Very similar to Evrose, I have Evelia, spelled E-V-E-L-I-A. Evelia. What do you guys think of that one? I think it's super sweet for those Leah or even Eve nicknames. And this one means meadow life. On the boy side, we have Lear, spelled L-E-A-R, Lear. This one's a Shakespearean king's name, but it's also the name derived from the word meaning river. Aluma, spelled A-L-U-M-A, Aluma. This one means maiden or grain of harvest. Maisie, spelled M-A-I-S-I-E, Maisie. It's Scottish rooted, meaning pearl. Then we have Dallin, spelled D-A-L-L-E-N, Dallin. And this one's English rooted, meaning from the valley. Now, before I move on with the list, if you guys made it this far and you guys are loving the video, make sure you guys are giving this video a thumbs up so I know that you guys love the names on this list. And then make sure you guys are adding any other names that come to mind now so far in the video. Write those in the comments down below. All right, for the boy side still, we have the name Roscoe, spelled R-O-S-C-O-E, Roscoe. And this one's a Norse rooted, meaning deer forest. Then for something a little different, I have Crea, and this one's spelled C-R-I-O-A, Crea. Now this one's actually an Irish rooted name meaning from the heart. You know, home is where the heart is. And I think that really symbolizes this whole cottagecore kind of feel. Next up is Aramis, spelled A-R-A-M-I-S, Aramis. This is a very handsome literary swordsman. Then speaking of handsome, we have Montague, spelled M-O-N-T-A-G-U-E, Montague. Now this one you can do the nickname Monty, and it's a French rooted name meaning pointy hill. Cattleya, spelled C-A-T-A-L-E-Y-A, Cattleya. This one's a floral name and it's an English surname. Then we have Riverly, spelled R-I-V-E-R-L-I-E, Riverly. And this one means meadow along the river. Swinging back over to the boy side, we have Alban, spelled A-L-B-A-N, Alban. This one's Latin rooted, meaning white. Then I have Juniper, spelled J-U-N-I-P-E-R, Juniper. flower. And this one's a tree name, but it means young. Cavan, spelled C-A-V-A-N, Cavan. It's Irish rooted, meaning hollow. Then we have Fernley, spelled F-E-R-N-L-E-Y. Fernley, and that one means fern meadow. Beautiful name here. We have Vallea, spelled V-A-L-L-E-A, Vallea. This one's Italian rooted, meaning valley. Then keeping with the nature names on the girl side, we have Petal, spelled P-E-T-A-L, Petal. Super uncommon nature name, and I think it's super cutesy with the floral elements. Strong, romantic, and handsome, we have Marcian, spelled M-A-R-C-I-E-N, Marcian. It's Latin rooted, relating to the god of Mars, and it was a popular French Victorian name of the past. Another M option, but on the girl side, is Marlie, spelled M-A-R-L-I-E, Marlie. And this one's English rooted, meaning pleasant seaside meadow. Next up is Denham, spelled D-E-N-H-A-M, Denham. It has inspiration from a Scottish place name, but it also means village in a valley. Then I have Bambi, spelled B-A-M-B-I, Bambi. This one is so adorable, and it's a cutesy forest animal. Warren, spelled W-A-R-R-E-N, Warren. This one's English from French, meaning park ranger. Then I have Arden, spelled A-R-D-E-N, Arden. This one's a neutral choice, could work for boys or for girls, and it's English rooted, meaning Valley of the Eagle and high. Nola, spelled N-O-L-A, Nola. Gaelic rooted, meaning white shoulder, and also a popular vintage choice back in the 1900s. Then I have Vance, spelled V-A-N-C-E, Vance. This one's Irish and English rooted, meaning dweller near the marshlands. All right, we're making our way down the list here, guys. So next up, another floral name is Daffodil, so D-A-F-F-O-D-I-L, Daffodil. This one's a super cute and underrated floral name. Then I have Briarly, spelled B-R-I-A-R-L-E-E, Briarly. What do you guys think of that one? I kind of made it up as well, and it means thorny meadow. Back on the boy side, I have Acker, spelled A-C-K-E-R, Acker. It's English rooted, meaning meadow of oak trees. Then I have Rosabelle, spelled R-O-S-A-B-E-L, Rosabelle. This one's absolutely stunning, vintage choice, meaning beautiful rose. Florian, spelled F-L-O-R-I-A-N, Florian. This one's Latin rooted, meaning flourishing in flower. Then I have Solea, spelled S-O-L-A-I-A, Solea. So dreamy, and it means of the sunshine. Lilea, spelled L-I-L-A-I-A, Lilea. This one's Greek rooted, meaning longed for, but it's also a Greek village name and a mythological nymph. Then another handsome choice on the boy side is Liano, spelled L-E-A-N-O, Liano or Liano, and it means lion man. Renly, spelled R-E-N-L-Y or W-R-E-N-L-E-Y. There's a bunch of different spellings for this one. It's pretty neutral, and it means meadow of little birds. Then we have Forester, spelled F-O-R-E-S-T-E-R, Forester. This one's an occupational name, and it means forest guardian. Wisteria, spelled W-I-S-T-E-R-I-A, Wisteria. This has to be one of my favorite kind of mysterious floral names on the girls' side. It's also an English surname, and it means Wister's flower. Then we have Haines, spelled H-A-I-N-E-S, Haines. This one's an Anglo-Saxon inspired name, meaning from the vine cottage. Dusty, spelled D-U-S-T-Y, Dusty. It's Norse rooted, meaning brave warrior or Thor's stone. Then I have Dara or Dara, spelled D-A-R-R-A-G-H or D-A-R-A. Now this one's also quite a neutral option. It's an Irish rooted name, meaning oak tree. Presley, spelled P-R-E-S-L-E-Y, Presley. It's English rooted, meaning priest meadow. Ogden, O-G-D-E-N, Ogden. I think this one is so adorable with the nickname Augie, and it means from the Oak Valley. Then I have Barley, spelled B-A-R-L-E-Y, Barley. Now obviously this is like a type of weed, wheat, but it means grower of wheat. Then last but certainly not least, this one is so different. It's a Japanese rooted name, and I thought it would be really fun to add to this list. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but it's the name Cocoa, spelled K-O-K-O-A, Cocoa. I thought it was so sweet with the nickname Coco, and it means love from the heart, or love of the heart. And like I said, the cottage, being in the meadows in this cute little house, very cozy, you know, home is where the heart is, and I think this really encompasses this whole entire list and theme. So I hope you guys enjoyed this list today. I feel like everybody's cottagecore inspired list kind of would look different depending on what you think cottagecore is. I really wanted to pull from nature elements, but also those romantic English and French elements as well, and just those really beautiful and handsome vintage names too that are very quite unheard of right now, but I think are so usable. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are staying safe and taking care. I will see you guys next Sunday with another baby names list. All right, take care. Bye.